What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story just broke, or the news just broke out of Hollywood, Florida, about a baby that was found deceased in a dumpster, a construction dumpster at that, in Hollywood, Florida. Now, the news just came out. I'm going to play the video clip for you guys. We'll come back and do what we do. Check this out, man.
That breaking news right now at noon is a disturbing discovery in Hollywood. Chopper 6 overhead here giving us a bird's eye view of investigators surrounding a dumpster and rescue crews there on scene.
Want to get out to NBC6's Ari Adzer, who is joining us now. Ari, a pretty disturbing that discovery. What do we know about it?
Well, we can tell you that a construction worker found the baby inside the garbage bin you see over my left shoulder over here, which is right along Federal Highway and Rodman Street. Let me move out of the way, and you can see a little bit about what I'm talking about. Federal Highway is right behind the bin over there. So Hollywood Police Homicide Unit is investigating the situation. At this point, they've revealed very little information. We don't know if the baby was a boy or a girl. We don't know the approximate age. Usually cases like this turn out to be newborns, and we don't know at this point if it was born alive and then died or if it was a stillborn infant. So police tell us they're soliciting security camera video looking for clues.
Let me tell you what happened. 8 a.m. is when 911. If you live near this area, this is the 1700 block of Rodman Street in the city of Hollywood, and you have a Ring camera, and you believe that you have some kind of footage on your Ring camera or on your doorbell camera, please don't hesitate to call us. Also, a lot of people now have Teslas, and these vehicles have 24/7 surveillance around their cars. If you live around the area and you have one of those vehicles that are constantly recording, to take a second, look at your vehicle, see if you have anything that would be useful to us.
Now, another important factor in these cases that police always want to bring up, and that is that if you find yourself in a panic situation, giving birth to a child you don't want, and again, we don't know if that's the situation here, but it often is the case when they find babies that are abandoned like this, it's always better to take the child, drop it off at a safe haven. In Florida, safe havens are fire stations or hospitals. You can bring your baby to a hospital, to a fire station, drop the baby off, no questions asked. Always better to save a life that way than instead of dumping the child into a garbage bin. So that's what's happening here in Hollywood. Still a lot of questions that police have as to what exactly happened, what the circumstances were. We'll stay on this today and see if we can have answers for you later on. We're live in Hollywood. Ari Adzer, NBC6 News.
Hey guys, that's the devastating news, man. And it's like, who wants to go to work and find something like that? You know, anything dead in the dumpster, let alone a baby. Now, like they said, they haven't specified if it's a boy or a girl. They haven't specified what age the baby is, but it's a baby nonetheless. I told you before, there'll be times where it seems like people will be cast aside like garbage. Somebody threw a baby in a dumpster. You find people on the side of the highway dead sometimes. People just in wooded areas. No respect to age, no respect to gender. Gender. They don't care. And it's messed up because here it is, a young person, you know, never had a chance in life. What's even harder for this case to probably be solved, it's right next to a main street. If you looked in the video, you seen that it was a lot of cars like flowing. It was like a lot of traffic. That baby could have came from anywhere. You know, somebody could have had the baby, saw the dumpster, stopped, discarded the child, whether alive or dead, and just drove off. My thing is, you know, like from a conscious standpoint, how can somebody sleep at night? You know, you went through carrying this child for the 9+ months or whatever you had. You couldn't have devised a plan to give the child to a family member or something. When you're pregnant, other people see it. A lot of times, a lot of women look out for other women and try to help. That right there was not even an alternative to do. And like they said in the video, man, it's a grisly, disturbing discovery for somebody to come across. That I'm sure that construction worker will never get that thought out his head. You know what I'm saying? I found a dismembered woman with a torso of a dismembered woman with a couple of my friends when I was younger. And I'll never forget what it looked like, how it smelled. Same thing. You know, we got a lot of crime out here. We got a lot of people that are irresponsible. And it's like the people that come across something or the result of somebody's crime or irresponsibility has lasting effects on a person not even involved in it. Here it is. They said there's different options you have. And I'm sure people could have explored these options before discarding said child. But it seems like nobody cares no more. It's like when you have a problem, we don't even think it through. We just, we got to get rid of the problem. And we get stuff like this. A child could have been anything to anybody. There are a lot of people out here right now that are barren and dream about having children or adopting children. And you know, there are children out here right now that are too old to adopt or have psychological issues, or they're in group homes and stuff like that. The reason why I'm bringing this up, life is life. And a lot of people out here, you know, are caught up in the system, and all they want is a chance to be loved and been put in a position for growth. This baby never even had a chance to experience any of that. I don't know what goes through people's mind, but it can take a human being and look into the eyes and see life and just throw it away in the trash and just go home, sleep, eat food, act like never happened. It's going to be a hard case to solve. It's going to be a hard case to solve because the baby could have been dropped there by anybody. The helicopter flew over the roof. You see how dirty it was? You see how the police say, you could tell when they ain't got nothing really to go on. When the police say, hey, they start bringing up Teslas. Like, you got cameras on in your Teslas. Say something, please. Like, they don't know. It's a tragic story out of Hollywood, Florida. Shout out Florida. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't have it in my heart to do something like that. Or like to even, man, I'm glad I didn't come across that. That would bother me. I'd mess around and not do videos for a week. For real. I mean, that's sickening. I mean, and the thing is funny, when you're younger, you don't care. You got a lot of bravado. You're thinking about other things and you're too busy. But when you get older and you really acquire wisdom and understand things, stuff like this is just, come on, man. Come on. I mean, we're discarding people like they're not even one of us, a human being. I'm sure she could have dropped it at the fire station, or he. I don't even know. It could have been a dude. I don't want the baby. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nowadays, you never know. Because it's like, there are a lot of women out here that don't have a nourishing type spirit. You got a lot of guys out here that have destructiveness, and they don't have a defensive or protective spirit as fathers do. So, I mean, this thing could be anybody's fault. The bottom line is it's not a thing. It's a human being, and somebody threw it in the trash. And that's what's hurtful about this whole thing. That baby could have brought happiness and could have contributed on this planet and had a chance at life like the same people that threw it in the dumpster. That's all I'm saying. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. May this child rest in peace. But man, come on, poor choices can impact more than just you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.